was great. How are you feeling? Was I too... No? Good. I wouldn't want to hurt you. Too much, at least. I'm joking, I'm joking. You should know by now that I like to joke around. Oh, sure. I can be serious too if you would prefer me like that. No? Well, I don't like myself being too serious either. Yeah, I've always liked to make people laugh. I know I didn't show that when we first met. That was a strange time for me. But I'm better now. Better with you here by my side. Well, I guess that was just kind of a facade. But so was constantly making jokes. I mean, everything becomes a facade if you overdo it, exaggerate too much. Why am I laughing? No, no, no. I'm not laughing about you. I just find it a little bit funny that we're just doing the deed minutes ago, and you're asking me these very, very deeply personal questions now. No, I'm not offended. I'm not offended at all. I'm just taken aback a little bit. That's all. Please, keep the questions coming. I'd like you to know more about me. Know everything that you want to know about me, actually. Yeah, sure. The house? Well, that is not necessarily a question about me, but no, no, no. I'll answer. Don't worry. I'll never deny you an answer to one of your questions. Um, so when did I get a house like this? Well, first of all, I think the word you're looking for is mansion. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. I mean, it is a mansion, but that's just nitpicking. But to answer your question, I knew the man who built this house, designed it, if you will. Well, yeah, it's old, but I'm old. Surprise. Well, thank you, little one. I appreciate it, but I am old. Don't let my good looks fool you, baby. What's that? No, you're right. I never did tell you my age. You want to take a guess? Well, you're not gonna get it right. I can promise you that. Come on, don't be shy. It's just age. It's just years and decades and centuries. No, I'm not joking this time. Well, if you say so. So, take a good guess. Hmm? No. Sorry. That's that's not it. You're far off. Maybe add a couple hundreds to that and you'd be closer. Excuse me? Why should I be joking? Okay, okay, fine. I'll stop. But I'm not gonna tell you my age just yet. A gentleman never tells his age after all. that would be the last secret that you'll get to know. No, little one, I'm not denying you an answer. I'm just taking my time to tell you. You'll know soon enough. Sorry, what was your original question again? I forgot. Oh, okay. Yeah. The house. I mean, mansion. Yeah. So, as I said, I knew the guy who designed it, and he wanted to thank me for something that I had done for him. Business stuff, you know. Um, I don't want to bore you with the details. Anyways, he wanted to return the favor, so he gifted me this house. He went above and beyond on the details, and he even let me make some creative choices of my own. Well, for example, do you see the fireplace over there? Yeah, he let me have a fireplace in the bedroom. He told me it would be potentially hazardous, but we had an expert come in and make sure that I and possible guests, like you are one, wouldn't be burned alive in their sleep. And I just couldn't have a good night's sleep knowing that someone burned to death in their sleep because of my irrepressible desire to fall asleep to the cracks of fire. Well, of course I wouldn't die. I'm immortal, didn't you know? I'm joking. I'm not fully immortal, at least. Yeah, you're right. It's calming. The fire drains out all the other unpleasant sounds and thoughts. Hmm? Yeah, of course I have unpleasant thoughts sometimes. Everyone does, I suppose. Don't you? Well, blessed be the person who can't think bad thoughts. Blessed be you. You're too good for this world, you know. It doesn't deserve you. Actually, I wonder, how did you put up with me for so long the first time we met? Because I wasn't the picture book version of a gentleman, especially to you. I know. It wasn't my best day. I was not in a good mood. But you didn't know that. So I wonder, what did you see in me that made you stay? What made you say, damn, I want to sleep with that rude asshole one day? I'm ticklish there. Stop. Well, the more you know. So, what went through your head? No, you can't not answer me now. Have I not answered all your questions? Come on, answer just this one for me. Well, that's sweet. And I told you, you're too good for this world. Because most people would have made sure to stay far away from me. But not you. And I'm forever grateful that you didn't. And I'll make sure you never forget that. My gratefulness. You deserve to be spoiled for all the goodness you've shown me. I promise. I'll never leave you if that's what you want. Just like you didn't leave. Come on. Come a little closer. You're so far away from me. Yeah, let me pull you a little closer. There you go, little one. Yeah, I'm just gonna wrap my arm around you. Keep you in place. Yeah. That's good. Yeah, of course you can lay on my chest. You know, you don't have to ask. Just take what you want. Now, why would I be mad at you if you wanted to lay on my chest? I'd be mad if you wouldn't want to. Yeah, come here. Just let me take care of you. You were so good to me earlier. You deserve to feel good now, too. I know that. I know that. I know you felt good earlier, too. I just... Fuck, just shut up and enjoy this, okay? Just enjoy my hand stroking your back, wandering up and down your spine. Your waist, your hips. And pulling your leg a little closer into me. Yeah, I need you as close as possible to me. I could just sink my teeth into your flesh when you're laying in my arms like this. So sorry, that was some really disturbing shit I just said. I sincerely apologize. That was uncalled for. I'm not a monster. It's just it's a metaphor, you know. I just like you so much. I could take a bite out of you if I could. That's how good you make me feel. Make me feel about myself. Yeah. What? Can you touch me? Sweetheart, we've just been over this. Just do it. Don't ask. I'll tell you if you're crossing a line, okay? Because we've already established that I'm a very honest and blunt person. Okay? Hmm? What about that scar? Which scar? Oh, the one on my chest. Yeah, that's a big one. But don't worry about it. It's all healed up. You won't hurt me if you touch it. Promise. Oh. You're always so gentle. Barely touching it with your fingertips. You know, because of all the scar tissue, I barely feel anything there. But I do appreciate you being so soft and caring. You You rarely find that in people anymore. I feel like I attract soft people like you against their better judgment, because people have their own words like predator or monster at me, and I'm not saying or insinuating that you're prey or something like that. No, you're something entirely different, something new, something better. You stand above these denouncing stereotypes, little one. Yeah, I've met people like you before. Few, I might add, but they're out there, and it always feels like home when I meet them, just as it feels like home when I first met you. Yeah, I feel at home right now too. Will I tell you about those other people? Maybe one day, but not today. Not yet. Wow. You really do want to know everything, do you? My scar? Yeah. What about it? Where did I get it? Um, at home. Yeah, I figured that that answer won't suffice. Well, it's a very personal story. But but I'll tell you, okay? Because I trust you. Where do I start? Okay, so I have to give you a little backstory on how I grew up for you to understand. Um, I was raised by my mom with my three older sisters. My dad wasn't around, and he died when I was like maybe 10 or 11. I don't remember. My mom was a really controlling and unstable person. She liked it when she had control over me, over what I did, whom I spent time with, all that. But a parent's grasp on their children naturally only weakens with time, so as I got older, I realized that my mom's behaviors were not, well, the norm. And I was a little rebel, so I liked to dip my toes into the water of adulthood, of adventure, life. But soon enough, I got sucked into these waters and actually surrounded myself with people that were neither good for me nor good to me. But they helped me emancipate myself from my mother. She, on the other hand, was furious. I was her youngest, her only boy, the apple of her eye. I told you that she was an unstable person, and it didn't help that her entire coven had her back. Sorry? Oh, yeah. I tend to forget that that is not a normal thing for mothers to do. Yeah, I did say coven. You know, my mom was a witch, and not just any witch, might I add. She was their leader at the time. she had quite an influence. But her being a witch was not the bad thing. Her delusions were the true bad thing. Yeah, so one day, she attacked me, tried to kill me, went rogue on me with a dagger, called me a monster, filthy. Basically, every word you could imagine. Fortunately, though, one of my sisters stopped her, bought me some time to flee, and so I did, with nothing but the clothes on my body and the blood in my veins. I never saw her again after that. Time passed, and here we are. Don't be sorry. I'm at peace with the whole thing. It was a long time ago. I've forgiven her. She's since died, so what use would it have to still hold onto that grudge? Because I know she loved me, but you know, parents, at times they're a little cruel. Oh really, don't apologize for her. It's fine. It's fine. I promise. Come here. Do I know some spells? Well, first of all, you're right. Growing up in the coven was fun at times. But, yeah, of course I know some spells. But no, I can't do any for you. With everything that happened in the past, with all the time that has passed, I don't think I can actually cast a spell anymore. And it's not that interesting for an outsider anyway. It's just a lot of incantations and weird languages, herbs, fire, drawing sigils. No, not at all like Harry Potter. I wish. Besides, who needs magic when I have you? Sorry, I'm sorry. Too corny? I mean, if you want to see an actual incantation, you should visit the temple in the city. Yeah, there's one right there. The one my mom was a part of. Yeah, you could say I'm a native to these lands here. But that's enough tragic backstory for today, don't you think? Yeah. Come a little closer. Yeah. There you go. Those squirms are so cute. Yes, you are. I know I read you for those clothes you wore when I first met you, but I already saw then how cute you were. And now that you're laying next to me with nothing on my arms, it's like seeing a sunrise in color for the first time in your life. I just still can't wrap my head around the fact that your ex treated you so bad, even though you're the meekest person I've ever met. No, I don't mean that in a negative way. Meekness is a strength. I know, I know. A lot of people see it as a weakness, but they're just moving through their lives cynically. I do realize that you being a very meek person attracts the wolves, predators, but they won't harm you anymore. Not with me on your side. Not with your exceptionally good looking predator. Because this predator doesn't bite. Well, love bites, maybe. But he'll never draw blood. I can promise you that. Do you mind if we keep the window open tonight? I just love the fresh, cold air coming in. Hearing the wolves howl in the forest nearby. The crickets chirping. You mind? No? Perfect. You're tired? Yeah, me too. You comfortable like this? Yeah. Very good. Sorry? What about my heartbeat? You can't hear it? Well, the sound must be drowned out by all the muscle over it. I'm just kidding. Well, you must know I have a very silent heart. I tend to not make much sound. But if it helps you fall asleep, I can just replicate the sounds with my mouth. Yeah, just like this. Or we could just go for round two. That'll get my heart pumping for sure. No, we don't have to do that. One time is just fine. Yeah. Get some rest. You've had a really long day, and tomorrow's not gonna be any better, going by what you've told me. Yeah. Hold on tight. Give me a kiss. I thank you for listening and not judging me. That's special, and it means a lot. Okay. Sleep well. And have some sweet dreams for me.